Greetings Earthlings and welcome back to another must buy or don't try, where I share a product and I suggest that you buy it or you don't try it. So basically a review. Rimmel Stay Matte products. I have the foundation here and I have the primer. I picked these both up at Walgreens, and when I got to the makeup counter they gave me $1 off each. They were both $5.99 actually. So I ended up paying $5 for each, after tax like $12. This comes in 8 shades and I am in shade Light Ivory. And later on I'm going to do a demo so you could see just how well it covers up my uneven skin. So I've been wearing it about 6 hours. So I'm going to talk about the cons and then I'm going to talk about the pros of this product. And then we'll move on with the demo. And I'm going to be talking about both as we go. So as far as the primer, I did try this a couple days ago alone without this foundation. I put this under my Estee Lauder Double Wear foundation, which is my go-to foundation and the foundation that I wear probably 85% of the time. So the only time I ever wear other products is like now when I try new things out, but I always go back to my Estee Lauder Double Wear. So I put this one under that and I actually felt really oily after 2 hours. So, and I usually don't get oily with my Estee Lauder Double Wear, even when I don't wear a primer. The Estee Lauder Double Wear usually keeps me pretty matte and controls my oil really well. So again, I wore my Estee Lauder without it and I didn't get as oily. So I found it really strange that I got oily with this Stay Matte primer. I really like the way this goes on. It goes on like no other primer that I've ever tried. It has a thicker consistency without me being confusing all of you. When I wear this alone, I don't like it. I tried it by itself and I wasn't a fan. I felt like it just kind of slid everywhere. I didn't like it. But when I used it with the primer, I liked the primer and I liked this. I like them together. I don't know if I would use this by itself, and I definitely won't use this by itself. So yeah, the day I bought this, I came home and I always get excited and want to try new products. So I got home and I put this on by itself and it's so thick, you guys. This foundation's really thick. I liked it. It was a little thick at first. I was kind of like, whoa, maybe I put too much on. So be sure you don't use a lot of this. And I gave it another try and I used it with the primer. And I noticed that it went on a little bit differently. I don't know if it grabs, you know, this foundation grabs the primer a different way. But I definitely like this foundation with the primer. I felt like it just went on smoother. I felt like it went on softer, and it just did a better job at covering and evening out my skin tone. It does a great job at keeping you matte, like super matte. I would not recommend this if you have dry skin at all. I would only use this if you have oily skin. So I have really oily skin, so I'm happy about it. So it does keep you matte. Only thing is, this stuff itches my skin. My skin feels so itchy and I just want to scratch it. So I don't know what that's about. It's happened every time I wear these two products. But there's been a couple products that have done that to me in the past, foundation products. I don't know which ones they were, but yeah, it just makes me feel itchy. It's really weird. And for me, that's not comfortable. As far as the way it looks, I love the way it looks. It looks great. It does shift a little bit. I noticed after about 3 hours. Okay, so I do feel that it did shift a little bit. Around my nose it came off, but other than that, it gave a nice full coverage. It kept me matte like it says it does. Even though it feels really soft and mousse-like, it does feel a little bit heavy. And I think that's just because it is, for me, I think it's a full coverage. I didn't need to put any concealer on or anything after, so and the primer states that it's a skin perfecting primer, can be worn alone or under makeup or on top to create a perfect matte complexion. I don't know why you would ever put this on top of anything, but control shine for up to 8 hours. Ultra lightweight formula minimizes the appearance of pores. I do feel like the primer minimized my pores. I feel like it did a great job at that. If you have dry skin, don't try it. If you have oily skin, give it a shot. I do like it and I would wear it if it didn't itch my skin. So the coverage I like, the way it stays on. I do apply powder, as you'll see in the tutorial, in the demo. So I can't get past that wanting to scratch my face. It's really uncomfortable. Visually it looks good and I like it, but it's really uncomfortable, my face. Like right now I want to, it's really itchy. So go ahead and stay tuned for the demo. Thank you guys so much for watching.